is in the air. Earnhardt's going to try and hang with him on the inside. To try and get a lap back. So Earnhardt now on the tail end of the lead lap. Burton smart. Did not force the issue.
Exactly right. And he's still leading the race. And if Earnhardt makes up the lap, he still has to come from the back of the field all the way back up. That was a very, very cagey move. But the way that car is running, I'm not sure Earnhardt's going to be able to stay up there.
Of course, it's also a really smart move on Earnhardt's part because he had to know that Burton really, if no pun intended, push came to shove. He knew that Burton probably wouldn't contest him right there.
And Burton certainly knows that he is the intimidator, and it would not have been a smart thing for Burton to have messed with Dale Earnhardt at a point like that. Absolutely not. Wow, look at this cluster of cars.
Huge pack of traffic.
Boom, boom, boom.
Martin, too. He's running right up front. Well, I'm just doing a little favor for you there, Dick. That's how they talk to me up here. Buddy Baker. And there's Martin going into the corner. Feel better?
Oh, much better. I feel like you're a Yankee now, buddy.
Oh, I hear you.
Sterling Marlin in the number 40. Got his hands full here.
Address those cards and letters to Buddy Baker.
Yeah. Joe Nemechek in the 33. A first and a second his last two appearances here. And Burton and Earnhardt going at it again.
This again is to put Earnhardt a lap down.
Well, a little shove and push there.
And here comes Bobby Labonte. He'll try and take the lead for the first time today.
I'm not going to say I told you so. Oh, Bobby's down on the flat part of the racetrack and couldn't make it stick.
Can anybody grab the lead from Jeff Burton? Not this time.
That was impressive by Jeff Burton. Holding on. Bobby Labonte on the bottom.
So Dale Earnhardt is back on the tail end of the lead lap, running in 14th. And Jeff Burton still has led every single lap today, 257 of them.
We got a great battle right behind this bunch right now. Down the back straightaway, they were side by side. It's over with now, but the 28 car coming off the corner got a great run on John Andretti there, and Ricky Rudd just motored right by him.
Get a chance to see this again. 3 wide on the backstretch.
Meanwhile, at the top of your screen, there goes Burton putting Earnhardt a lap down. That is live. But Earnhardt will try and come right back if he can. So much going on.
Oh, he drives on the inside, down into the corner. And gets the fender up the side of him, Eli.
Again, this is not for position, but it is to keep Earnhardt a lap down if Burton can.
It looks like it's for the win of the Daytona 500 as Burton's hand goes out the window, gesturing to Earnhardt. Good thing we didn't see that gesture up close. I'm not sure what he was saying.
He was just checking to see which way the wind was blowing.
I'm sure. I couldn't tell if that fist was open or closed.
What this has actually done, though, from second, third, fourth, and fifth, they're inches apart behind these guys.
If that.
Now let's see if we
There's
can
the hand
see.
out the window.
Now, I don't know what that hand gesture was, but he certainly leaned the hand out and waved it in Dale's direction. But we couldn't tell from the shadows and all.
We don't guess.
Is definitely clearly a lap down again, but by 0.4 of a second. Labonte and Burton pulling away. And by the way, guys, if it stays as is, Jeff Burton would gain 15 points on Bobby Labonte. That's if things stay exactly as they are now. And that means that Jeff would be only 168 behind with 8 laps to go. Was a much bigger deficit that Dallin Kulwicki had against Bill Elliott at and Chad Little. Steve Park and Chad Little off turn number 4. Caution for the 5th time. Lap 277. So Chad Little, who is involved in the 3rd caution of the day, and Steve Park. They tangle off turn number 4. And Jeff Burton's going to have to sweat out another restart.
Steve getting out of the car, a little dejected, I'm sure, checking the right front corner over. As of yet, Chad hadn't got out. There's a window net down, so that means he's okay. You know, the spotters do a great job. The guys up on top of the racetrack up here where we're at, as far as telling the guys where these cars are stopped. Every car was coming around. All the fast cars were coming around off the corner behind this bunch, and they told them go low, and not one car even come close to hitting these cars sitting right in the middle of the racetrack.
Steve Park walked around a little bit, cooled off a little bit. Now he's over with the 97 Chad Little, having a conversation with him.
Okay, they're explaining what happened there. I see him making hand gestures there.
He has 4 wins here in the modified, Steve Park does. A win in a Busch North Series car. These guys actually got together about a half lap earlier. Watch this here. This is about a half lap before the accident.
That's Jimmy Spencer there in the 26. They make a little contact.
3 wide, you're going to have contact here at New Hampshire.
Now that was that one pack of traffic. Now here's what happened at the other end.
Kenny Schrader.
Oh, yeah.
Schrader shoves him out of the way.
Oh,
and there was Skinner coming up. That's what happened.
Yep.
So
Steve Park was in the throttle just as hard as he could go, and he just got right into a car that is slowed. So, I mean, there was nothing that either one of them could do.
See, that replay showed there where Schrader shoved Chad out of the way.
Right.
Got him out of control.
Not Chad's fault. Might have looked that way to Steve Park from what he saw.
But the camera tells the story right there. So it looks like the leaders are staying out, certainly. 20 laps to go. 20 laps for Jeff Burton to try and pull off a win and join Fireball Roberts in the record book. 285 laps are complete of the 300.
Look who's on the inside again.
Green.
Earnhardt wants a lap back. And the Odyssey begins again.
Oh, a little contact there in the center part of the corner, but what a rocket ship that 99 is off the corner there. Jeff Burton just streaks right on by Earnhardt.
Burton has led every single lap, all 286 to the moment.
And he has put Earnhardt away. That was his biggest challenge at the moment.
Puts him a lap down again, and now Bobby Labonte and Jarrett and Rudd would have to deal with Earnhardt trying to get by back to Jeff Burton. Sterling Marlin in the 40, a lap down in 15th. That's for position. That's 5th place. Rusty Wallace in the 2, John Andretti in the 43.
John Andretti having a big afternoon today. Just one top 10 so far. This would be his best finish of the year. If he can stay where he is.
Bobby Labonte trying on the outside there. That is not the preferred groove.
Trouble in 1.
Jeff Gordon was involved.
There's Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jerry Nadeau, Ward Burton. The leader coming off the corner. And we have caution on the speedway yet again. Lap 289.
And this will be a single file restart this time.
Rick Masters involved there in the Conseco car. There's Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Boy, Earnhardt's car is really bent. Ward's car is badly bent.
That's the second time that Ward Burton's been in an accident today. The car was damaged before this wreck, but I think this time is a tremendous amount of damage to it.
And as the doctor says, when this race gets back to green,